Hi everybody, welcome to the trending stream here on the World Wide Web. Please, subscribe and click and hit that bell if you can. I really would appreciate it. Guys, we are almost there. 50 more subscribers and we hit that pinnacle of 1,000. I want to thank all the subscribers that have subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And again, this is the backup channel of the Sonny Cardona, the show, The Truth Never Sleeps. And on this channel, I cover the trending topics at hand, and I put them together, and I try to connect some dots so people could understand what is really happening in this world and give you a perspective you really won't find anywhere else. So thank you again for subscribing and being a part of the show. Now, folks, as I'm recording this, it's September 9th, right? This Saturday will be 9/11, 2021, which will be the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And as everybody knows, the system is corrupt. A lot of things happen. And, when you connect the dots, guys, I can't go into detail on this channel like I can on my other one, but you get the picture. This picture here was the one that really woke me up. When I seen this, I go, this is more than that meets the eye. We are in a spiritual war, right? And that's just the facts, guys. Many of the movies themselves predicted this. This is predictive programming. And the movie that I'm going to talk about today, the new Matrix movie, Matrix 4, all this, even has a connection to 9/11. Now, the Matrix movie was made by the Wachowski brothers, and we'll get into that here in a second. But it was made in 1999 again, and it was September 11th, 01. That was on, Anderson, right? Thomas Anderson, his ID or whatever. So more and more connections. Now, if you're not familiar with the Matrix movie, it is literally one of my favorite movies of all time. Probably the number one movie of all time that I really look at, because this movie as well helped me to wake up and see what was happening. Ultimately, it was me getting born again in 2001 and getting baptized. But really watching the Matrix movie helped me as well. In this movie, if you're not familiar, I suggest everybody go and watch it. It's about a man that doesn't fit in. Things aren't like what they seem, and he just had a yearning to wake up, right? He just, he knew it was all, things were off or whatever. He was a computer programmer and all these things. And in the movie, he finds out that he's actually in a computer simulation and that his body is somewhere else, and that he's plugged in, in this computer system in the simulation. So basically, everything that he knows is basically a lie, right? There's another world and, another place, but people are stuck into the system. And I always call, in my shows on The Truth Never Sleeps, the made-up matrix. And that's what we are. We are in a made-up matrix. That's why on my Truth Never Sleeps, Sonny Cardona, the show page, you see the red numbers, right? Because we're in a matrix system. Now, I'm not the only one that believes that. Even Elon Musk and other people have said that this is a simulation. How are we in a simulation? Why? How does this work? Well, the people that control this world, they control every facet of our lives, okay? They control the schools, right? They control the media, right? They control the magazines. They control everything. So from cradle to death, you are basically conditioned. Your thoughts aren't your thoughts, and they have put that in one. So that's what the movie, The Matrix, basically said. You're living in a simulation and all these things. Now, I don't really believe that there's another body and that we're linked into a computer system. No, I believe we have a spirit, and that, there's the creator, and, we're here for this virtual reality world. And it's basically what I call a spiritual boot camp. When this body goes, we go to the creator, we're judged and all these things. So that's what this is. But of course, the Wachowski brothers and stuff wanted to put like cyberpunk and all these things. But the movie is so filled with so many cryptic sayings and things about the truth. And so in The Matrix Reloaded, they go into it even a little deeper. Of course, Thomas Anderson, Neo. Now, Neo, N-E-O, if you go backwards, it would be O, Neo would be like the one or whatever. He was a thing. And he would, once he found out that this world was a testing ground, a simulation, basically almost a slave system, right? He gets powers, he gets super strength, all these things. And I truly believe that when you're truly awake, and again, I'm a Christian, when you're born again, you are like that. You have the Holy Spirit. You get to know things more and all these things. And even in the movie The Matrix, they would do allegories of Christ, and in some sense, it's kind of blasphemous, but they were even referring to Neo as the one to save humanity, all these things, right? Very blasphemous or whatever. But again, that was the motif. And many people that have reviewed The Matrix even have said that it's almost Christianity. It's a movie like Christianity, a man that wakes up to the system and all these things and everything. But ultimately, it is Christ that was the one that died and, helped us. And then when he died, we all became awake through the Holy Spirit being born again. So anyway, in the movie as well, with the characters, they talk about the Merovingians. So in other words, the elite bloodline of the ill ones. You guys know what I'm talking about. So this woman here, so they would talk about that, the Frenchman, the Merovingians. And they talked about vampires, which again, many of the elite are. Here's the wife of the Merovingians. You had also these characters here, the twins, right? The twin energy, and all these things. So they were talking a lot about what was happening. Also, in The Matrix Reloaded, you find out that the main antagonist, Smith, and Smith is a regular name, like one of the most common names, Agent Smith. He becomes basically a virus. And guys, isn't that something? When we look at the world that we're living in now, The Matrix talks about a virus that infects humanity. And right now, in 2021, as I'm recording this, we're living in a world with a virus that has taken over, basically just like clockwork. And at this very moment, on September 9th, okay, right? Guys, you can't make this stuff up. Biden now has declared a war, and he has basically said that every Americans, especially all federal workers, anybody who has over 100 workers, teachers, medical staff, all these things have to get vaccinated. Guys, and it's just going to get worse down the road. I'm just going to say it. It is what it is. But again, I have to be careful. So, connecting the dots, again, 9/11, right? 9/11, right? The Matrix talks about that. And then The Matrix talked about a virus. Now, I know in the movie, the virus is basically, the computers create these programs in the simulation, in this Matrix, and somehow the Agent Smith got, tampered or whatever with his DNA or whatever, or Neo, when he jumped in him in the first one. And then he, started knowing his own, like a AI, super AI, whatever. But anyway, a virus became like a virus on a computer, and it just started taking over. So Matrix Revolution, it was the virus taking over, right? So again, all there, part of the simulation, conforming. Also in the movie, they had the wars between the machines on the real world, Zion, again, more biblical terms, all of these things in the machines and all this. This is the AI and stuff. So there you go. Just a real quick synopsis. Of course, at the end of the movie, of course, Agent Smith, basically infects Neo. And then, then he was in the main computer, and then, it destroyed everything. They rebooted it, and basically everybody turned back to normal, but people were allowed to know what was happening. So basically, that's the movie, right? It's basically, yeah, you have free will. We're letting you know, but if you want out, you want out. So now we're coming into The Matrix 4. Now, this was a movie that a lot of people didn't think that was going to be made. And notice the name again, more Christianity. Of course, because Christ is truly the only way to break out of the Matrix. The movie now is called The Matrix Resurrection. Again, Christ is the Redeemer, the resurrection. Now, the movie is now showing, in the movie, in part 3, Neo died. But now in this movie, he's back again, and all these things coming right back into the system. Now, we're going to go through a couple of the scenarios here. I'm going to give you my intake, my take on it, try to decode some of this stuff. I haven't seen the movie. Now, the movie is coming out, I think, like, winter, right? Hold on here. Let's see here when the movie comes out. What is The Matrix? So the Matrix movie now is coming out right here, 12/2/22/221. So they're saying when Christmas, right? And again, notice the dualistic numbers. The numbers speak for themselves. So let's go into the new Matrix movie. And again, it's a movie about a guy waking up. A guy that sees the world corrupt. The virus is the system that has corrupted everybody around him, correct? And in the movie, it's also saying, you know, the person that is awake is helping people wake up to the system. This is why my videos are taking out all this stuff. Because once you start knowing the truth, that virus can't get you. The system, the mind control, right? Or whatever. So anyway, let's get into it here. The Matrix Resurrections. First trailer is released. Keanu Reeves, Neo returns to an alternate reality to battle a sinister new evil after reuniting with his old flame Trinity. Now remember, the Trinity in many of the Christianity is the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. More allegories, more similarities to the thing. Again, why are they showing this? Why is one of the greatest movies showing the system what it really is? Why are they telling you about these things? Because again, deep down they have to. It is a tantalizing glimpse in this new trailer, sci-fi sequels, but Morpheus is nowhere to be found. The preview showed Keanu Reeves' long-awaited return in an alternate reality of years of desire existed as heroic Neo to battle a sinister new evil. The film, which comes 18 years after release of the last Matrix film, also sees the return of Carrie-Anne Moss as the heroine of Trinity. However, noticeably absent is Lawrence Fishburne's character, Morpheus, who brought Neo into the real world and appeared in all previous 3 films. Little is known about the plot of the long-awaited sequel, which comes 18 years in conclusion of the Matrix trilogy. Again, the movie will come out. Notice again the dates and the times and the energy. Let's go through a little bit of the trailer here. I'm not going to give you any of the volume because, you know, I just can't. But I will break it down for you here. So again, you see a world right here. You see the pyramids, right, all there. And so we're going through the frames here. So it's, I guess, based in San Francisco. Now here you see the black cat. Of course, the black cat is part of witchcraft, all these things. You know, in the movie, it talked about, what they call it, deja vu, all these things. So now it's something, when they say there's a deja vu, there's a break in the Matrix, all these things. So they're showing you that. Here is the pine cone. This is the pineal gland that's in the middle. We've talked about that. I've talked about that many times. The pineal gland, they say, is like a receptor to God. They call it like the third eye, correct? All of these things. And that's why many of the foods and fluoride and all these things kind of jack that up. So you see the pineal gland right there. You also see here the butterfly. Now the butterfly is a reference to metamorphosis, right? The the worm, whatever, caterpillar goes in metamorphosis into the butterfly, but it is also part of the the MK Ultra programming. Here you see like a dummy or like a little whatever statue or whatever, but it shows the brain. Now here you see here, the dome. I don't know if this is the Earth or whatever. Again, many people flat Earth, all these things. So you see the dome here and all the swirl, all this there. So there is right there. They're telling you so much. The brain controlled, the scrolls. Now, what book is this, right? Okay. I don't know what that is. You see here the pineal gland. You see the MK Ultra butterflies, the black cat, which is a representation of witchcraft, and then you see the mind. Now, as we see here, you see the hands. This is, of course, Neo. Now, in this film, he is talking to this character here. Now, this character here is Neil Patrick. Okay? So, Neil Patrick, if many people don't know, Neil Patrick is a homosexual man. But I got to know him when I was a child. He was Doogie Howser, a doctor. Okay, here he is in the 80s and 90s. He played a character as a young genius doctor, right? And of course, I'm going to connect the dots because in this film now, again, connecting the dots, he's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist. He's also wearing the blue glasses. Now, the blue pill, you got the blue pill is like you just want to stay asleep. Blue, and then the red pill is you're awake. So he's a part of the system. He's a part of the sleep. Notice here too, he's in the psychology. You see the pyramid, the uncapped pyramid in the lamp. Again, showing you the system. The Wachowski brothers, they know what's going on, right? Okay, they knew what's going on here. You see here, the blue pill, the red pill, all these things. They were doing official teasing, all that. But the Wachowski brothers, now they're called the Wachowski sisters. Yes, they transformed, right? You see, what happened to the Wachowski brothers? One of the Matrix filmmakers, the people that made this, formerly known as Larry and Andy Wachowski, the Wachowski brothers, are now the Wachowski sisters. Yeah. Again, part of that system. So it's no wonder. Now, again, I'm just connecting dots. It's no wonder that they would pick this man that, again, is a homosexual because they themselves are homosexuals. Okay, they transform, right? All these things. And another quick note too, the Wachowski brothers and these guys, they actually stole the idea of the Matrix. A lot of people don't know that, so let's go into this. Here, I should have put this here. The Matrix was stolen. Okay, right here. And so this lady here, okay, that has $1 billion lawsuit right here. It's been going on for years, right? Was the Matrix plagiarized? And in April, Sophia Stewart. Now, this woman was writing scripts, and she created herself. She basically created the character Neo in her alternate reality. Now, that they steal everything of the Matrix? No, they threw in their twist. But this lady here named Sophia Stewart, literally, by law, she didn't win any money, unfortunately. But in April 2003, Sophia Stewart filed a legal complaint in the United States District Court in Central District of California, alleging the idea of the Matrix and the 1984 film Terminator were plagiarized by our own treatment title called The Third Eye. So she did have many of the ideas before, right? Before the Wachowski brothers. And she did, give these things out there. And, it is what it is. Warner Brothers now wins. Well, Warner Brothers wins lawsuit claiming it stole the Matrix and all these things on Monday. So this was on the 2014th. On Monday, Andy and Lana, right, and Joel Silver won a judgment of the lawsuit contending that Keanu Reeves star, whatever was stolen. The lawsuit comes with Thomas You get the name right there in California in 2013. Why isolate the planets anyway through litigation. So anyway, they kind of won it or whatever. But this woman did have, this lady here did have lots of, a lot of the things of a guy waking up in a system, all of this stuff. You know, that they still, every idea, no. They made it their own. Actually, the Wachowski brothers did comics and all these things, and they put a cyberpunk to it. But this woman did, I believe they took some of her ideas, and that's the truth. That's what Hollywood does. So anyway, so that's why, now going back, connecting the dots here, just putting some things together, this is why you have the one dude, Neil, is part of, now he's the doctor. And as he was doing, there's some other trailers that were going on. His voice makes me sick, guys. I'm going to be honest. But anyway, so here, we're connecting the dots. I'm breaking down the trailer the best that I can for you guys and connecting some dots here. And yeah, it's just more of the agendas here, guys. But they're telling you too. They, you know, again, one of the things that they have to do, and I always say this, they have to tell you what's going on before they do it. Just like they did in the very first film, like many other films, The Simpsons and all that. It's called predictive programming. They have to tell you. And if you agree to it, then that's on you. So, okay. So there he is. He's in a room, blue glasses. So he's part of the dumb, you know, the dumbing down, the sleeple, the sheeple, the pyramid, right? All there. Telling you. All right. So you see here, he is walking through. Let me see here. I've had dreams, and they weren't just dreams, right? So here you see like the Matrix rain, all of these things. He thinks he's going crazy, and of course the psychologist says, "Oh, we don't use that word here," right? And notice here in these frames here that, you know, again, he's in the box, the cube, right? Here's the lightning bolt, right? Motel. Oops, sorry. Here we go. Let's continue on. I should try to slow this down a little bit. See if I can play back. Slow it down a little. All right. So then you see the Matrix there. And when you go here, you see the Matrix. It's going so fast here. But now the rain is basically a monster. And here you see how the people in the Matrix has the black eyes, almost like a reptilian. Okay, and I've decoded the movie before. So again, it's showing you that it's the dark energies that control the Matrix. If you follow the system, right? Oh, I didn't even see that, the bullet coming out there. It's like, whatever. The Matrix, oh, we're going too fast here. Let's see if I can go a little slower on this here. Hold on here, playback. Is this the slow version here? So here again, you know, am I going crazy? All these things here. Notice here in the background too, you see the skeletons. It looks like skeletons, right? And you see the construct. The construct is the makeup of the system. All right, whoops, man. Now, what happened here? I went back, guys. Sorry. Okay, so here, let's go right back here real quick. Let's go back. All right, so again. So basically, he's there. He's at the psychiatrist, right? He's writing things down. You see the fade as he's walking in. I've had dreams. Again, in the box. The box is the cube. Saturnalia, right? Oh, there. It even looks like an eye here. Okay, and then here, when we're going into it, when you're in the Matrix, okay, right there, it looks like fangs. See that? Right? For some reason, I can't pause it there, but you get the picture. It's going to turn into fangs. And still looking, boom, the fangs. The draconian, okay? When you're in the system, it's basically the system sucks your soul. It takes over. That's the whole goal. The dark forces, the entities, the enemy, Satan, that's the whole goal, to steal your soul. Okay, so when you're in the matrix, it is the fangs. And then here you see a guy here, he's in the matrix. Then again, here it is. And I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if this is the new virus. Again, I haven't seen the movie. You see the gun, and right here, he's blocking everything, whatever. Here again, you're seeing that now it seems like he's in the matrix now. He's back in the web, right? It seems like, I guess this is Neo. So in this movie, it seems like, okay, and notice here too, notice here when they're doing the handshake. Now guys, I only seen this trailer a couple of times. I'm breaking it down here. Okay, here, the pyramid, right? They're connecting, right? And then it lights up. Here you see another woman. Okay, now again, in the beginning of the movie of The Matrix, this was Trinity, supposedly. But now this looks like a new one. Now notice over here what I noticed, like almost like a reptilian eye demon thing with the fangs. Pyramid, maybe? Okay, very creepy. Right here again, the reptilians. Notice that, right? Like the alien, eyes, nose, mouth, the neck, the head. Again, it is... Remember, when I try to teach people this stuff, this world was taken over by the aliens. The Bible talks about the aliens being the serpent, Satan. Okay? So you're seeing that. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, the skull, a demon here, reptilian eye, the mouth, right? Pyramid. So she's in the Matrix again. They're kind of taking a lot of the stuff from the movies and they're putting it in this brand new one. All right, let's continue on. Breaking it down, trying to break it down frame by frame. Here again, you're seeing he's in there. He's in the system, right? I guess they put him right back into the Matrix. So he's probably survived. At the end of the movie, he fell down. He was connected to, and they threw him back into the system. And now he's a new person, right? He's like new, like they kind of erased his brain. And now he's having these visions again. So this movie is basically showing you how some people are even going to try to re-assimilate or something. So there you go. Let's continue on. You see this machine, dual machine. What is this there? All right. These frames are going really, really fast here. Hope you guys are learning something here. Again, I followed the movie. I've followed many of the theologies of what were these people thinking. There's this, here it is, a machine. So the inner machines again, right? The hell, pretty deep. So then you see him getting out of it. All right. Now you see this hand, and then you see again the ring, the cube. The cube, notice the fingers here, right? Snapping. The cube, again, Saturnalia. You're back into the system, which is thing. Again, here, we see another butterfly MK Ultra programming. We see the checkerboard here. There's probably some, I don't know the name, maybe a warrior or whatever. I don't know. He's under the light, I don't know. Here you see the brain again. And notice it's bookshelves. Again, remember what I told you, that the schools themselves, right, are the indoctrination centers, okay? That's how they control everything. Back in the old days, there was no TVs. It was the literature and then TV. Here, notice here, reptilian eye, right here, like an eye pyramid or whatever, right? So there he is. Of course, he has the checkerboard. He's all in blue. A rainbow, a dull rainbow, right? Showing the system, right? Wachowskis and all these things here. Breaking it down. And if you see something too, let me know, down below. These are my theories right now, what I'm seeing. Here again, I showed you, it looks like skulls. Light, the construct. Am I crazy? And he says, well, no, we don't use that word here. But deep down, The system always does. If you question everything, you're crazy or this or that. Okay, so let's continue on. Well, then we see Warner Brothers, right? Warner Brothers controlled, right, for years. Here we see the clouds, the green, the Matrix, right? The Emerald City, like like Wizard of Oz. The Emerald City. This thing looks like an alien, whatever. What is this here over here? I don't know. Go back a little bit more. All right. Let's continue on. The journey. This is the first Matrix trailer. Again, the Village Roadshow pictures. Village Roadshow. Back in the old days, there was no TV. They would have people go and do shows and use the propaganda, all these things here. Right? Pyramid, right? All these things. Looks kind of ominous. Then you see a pyramid here with the sun. Pyramid, and this is San Francisco, I believe, or whatever. They filmed the movie in San Francisco. And here you see Neo, which, looks silly, but he has a duck, right, on his brain. Right? What's that supposed to mean? Ignorance, right? Duck, whatever. Your mind's always on something that it shouldn't be on when you should be waking up to truly see what's happening. He's in the bath. So he's on drugs, he doesn't know anymore. He meets Trinity. I guess he's somewhere else and he meets her. So they don't even know. Now remember, in the movie, the end of the movie, the third one, she dies. She gets killed, but I guess supposedly they got her back and he's there now. He says hi. They don't really know each other. And she goes, do we know each other? Have we met? Like they're at a coffee house or something. You see the coffee right here. Okay, she's wearing like a bracelet or something like that. Have we met? And then it stops there. Again, are they, and one more thing too, guys. The Wachowski brothers, or Wachowski sisters, or whatever, they believe in reincarnation. Lots of their movies, they made a bunch of movies, and one of their movies, most of them are about reincarnation. Okay, here. They also did the movie V for Vendetta, which talked about the system, the government. They also did a movie called Jupiter Ascending, which talked about aliens, alien attack and attack the world. Again, they tell you, right? Okay, so V for Vendetta, Jupiter Rising, but they also did the movie, what was it here? It was Cloud Atlas. Now, Cloud Atlas, and I never seen the movie. I thought it was terrible. It was boring, but it's a movie about reincarnation. So they're bringing in this other crap, reincarnation. So this is it. You're reincarnated in the Matrix. So it's one of those things now, okay, which is BS, but whatever. Here you see, the song, one pill makes you larger and one pill makes you smaller, and he's eating the blue pills. Here, now you're seeing the dualistic mirrors. And I guess they're going to try to make like these are the different versions of Neo. Okay, Neo, like in the movie The Matrix 1, or, in the movie, they said there were several ones. There were 4, 5, 6 different ones, and then now he's the one. So there's always been. So it's, again, giving you that motif that you're, reincarnated time in and time out. This is what they believe. I don't believe in that. You're born, you're here to learn, and then you die and you go to the Creator. In essence, there is a reincarnation in essence, because then you die, right? And then you're born again and you're with the Lord, or you die and you go to hell, whatever. There are that sense, but there's not. I don't believe in this, this Hinduism and all these things of the reincarnations, and not in the sense that they say. And then, of course, here They show the pill. Of course, they're telling you again. The one pill, the drugs, all these things, the one eye. All there. There you go, guys. They're showing you the system. See, now you see his eye there, and again, you're showing the eye there. He's trying to wake up, like, what is going on? And they have the song, One Pill. Now here he sees these birds in the sun, and that is a representation of the robots in the last movie, the Matrix movie. Remember, they had the robots that would fly around. So that would be a representation of the sentients, the robots that would fly around. Okay? So he looks up and he sees the thing, and that reminds him of those robots that were attacking him when he was in the real world. And it also is a representation of when the Matrix, the main robot, transformed into a face. And so it's giving him, it's reminding him of his past and what he went through. Wait a minute, there was one more thing here. Hold on, they had some signs here. So he's covering up the sun, right? No, we'll go back here. Right here, Corky's massage, spa, and salon buff campaign. And this looks like a Freemason or the occult here. Like this would be the ego or whatever. Right? And they're mocking Christianity too, like, oh, that's just massage. You see again, whatever. But that looks like the dual-headed eagle, the Freemason eagle or something. Here, hold on. Here you go. Let's see if it pops up. Yeah. The Red Cross, the Rosicrucian, right? They have the image of it, like right here. Even the Nazi and the Freemasons, it's all connected, guys. Right? It looks like something like this with a cross, a dual cross or a cross. More connections, guys. They're showing you. Let's go back. And again, you see how it's almost like connected there. But anyway, we can go on. Right? Something like that. Masonic, all this crap that they do. All right, well, anyway, let's head on back. So there's something like that, right? Quirky, see? And then you see that. Yeah, we know that. He looks up. PA. Was that just a Freemason thing? And here in this world here, and this is another powerful thing, everybody's on a tablet. Everybody's on a phone. Okay? Right now, we're in a matrix. Now, notice here behind them, again, they're telling you. They have to tell you many of the things that's going on. You see here? These are the bars. Like a cell. You're in a cell. You're in a prison. Right? The prison is the new androids and Iris, Siri, Apple, Siri, right? Taking the forbidden fruit, Apple, Android, robot. They tell you through the signs and symbols, right? I've said this before, the zombie apocalypse, the, again, system. Everybody's connected to their phone. In other words, we're already connected to a computer system through our phones. Our phones track us. Our phones listen to us. Our phones take pictures of us. What's the point of being afraid of the zombie apocalypse when you're already a zombie? This is the reality, guys. We're here. This is it. You go to a party. You go out, dinners. People are on their phones. And they're showing you here again in the Matrix again. In one of their advertisements, they said the Matrix has you. Not one person does not have a phone other than Neo. Because everybody is locked in. Again, now this is the new, back in the old days, they didn't have this technology in the original Matrix, but now we're here. Again, the simulation. Guys, this is very telling and very powerful. This is the reality. We live in a world, and now here they show it. Everybody, This is the window here. He's by himself, no phone. Everybody's on the phone, in the cube, in the prison. The music, they have headphones. Again, what controls the world, right? The system is what? The TV, the music, the industry, the every transmittable thing, guys. I'm telling you. It's all to control you. They control the politics. All there. See this person here, BLM, all these things are set up. Very powerful. And then he looks up. He looks up like there's got to be more, right? Because now he's starting to remember. Don't do anything at all, whatever, right? There he is in the hats. And he has the blue pills. Again, the blue pills. Now we live in a world. This is very telling here. This is telling here. They're showing you that big pharma. Pharmaceuticals means witchcraft. Pharmakia means witchcraft. Right? Remember, he had the doctor. When you go to these doctors, when you go to these these psychologists that really believe in jacked up, messed up things, they prescribe you pills. 1 out of 5 Americans or something like that are on pharmaceuticals. What had just happened here? Just recently, Biden now, he wants you to take pharmaceuticals, the shot, right? Are we starting to see the picture? This is why our food and all this is point. Guys, they are telling you. This is the reality, the blue pill. Again, the blue represents, again, the sleeple, the sheeple. He was predicted all these things. Notice here how the pills go into an eye. The eye. Horus, Ra, Lucifer. Here it looks like death. You see like a skull, Grim Reaper. The black. Notice here the black, this is the hood. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, the reaper. Like the bones of the reaper. Guys, I'm telling you, they have to tell you these things. It's all here in this thing, but these things go so quick. People, the Matrix looks cool. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see the Matrix. I'm breaking it down for you. They're telling you everything that I've said for years now. And this is why I enjoy these movies, because they're cryptic. Many movies are cryptic, but I truly believe the Matrix series had some of the most cryptic meanings in the entire world. That's why it's my number 1 favorite movie of all time, because they were telling you the reality. Even in the Matrix, again, one of the friends didn't want to wake up. We see that. Many people don't want to wake up. Many people are taking these pharmaceuticals to forget this world. So he's heavily medicated. He's like, forget this. He's in a daze, right? All of these things. Don't do anything at all. They're showing you. So here he is. You see the cross behind him again. Showing you. That's the only way you're truly going to get out, man. Go as Alice, right? Alice, the Wonderland, which is a part of the programming, MK Ultra programming. It's called the Alice in Wonder programming. MK Ultra, this is how they do it. Many of these people that go through these systems, unfortunately, they go through this Alice in Wonderland programming. Take these pills, take this, you'll be small, you'll be big. All these things go through the glass. They're using mind control tactics in the book. Very powerful. Alice in Wonderland is very used in mind control, big time. Look it up. Just like Wizard of Oz. I just talked about the Wizard of Oz. Notice here, the 6s. These are 6s. 6, 6, 6. Okay? So again, this movie is predicated on the mind control. Your mind control. In the movie, in the Matrix, in part 1, they said, follow the white rabbit. Right? And so it's showing when she's 10 feet tall. Okay? All there, guys, all cryptic, every frame, everything these people are telling the Wachowski, and then even the Wachowskis, it's the Warner Brothers and all that, they're showing, again, the all-seeing eye. You see the mirror here, right? And there he sees himself as an old man, okay, when she's 10 feet tall, and it looks kind of demonic here. Okay? So, in some sense, this could be Neo looking at himself, and this is his new self-image in the Matrix. But really, he's still Neo. And it's the looking glass. You see? Right there. In the occult, the mirror is a very powerful thing as well. Remember in Snow White, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Those who conjure up the entities as well. It could be a portal, guys. I'm telling you. I'm just skimming through some of the things. Notice behind him the light bear, and then he sees him as himself that he sees. Now, who knows, right? Who knows what this is here? If that's really him, or it's a new image, and you can see the shimmering, and it also looked like a face here. Okay. In the movie The Matrix as well, the Oracle became a new lady because the lady died that played the actress of the Oracle. She was the one that would say the future and all these things. And the real woman died, the real actress died, and she came back and she looked different. She goes, I'm different because I had to get different, but I'm still the same person. So this could be that same thing. Notice here it looks like a demon face. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ear, the big ear of the horns. All there. Also on top of that, they show Morpheus. Now he's a younger version of Morpheus. Right there. And he has the red pill. And it's kind of jacked up as well. Right? Because in this movie, you have the red pill and the blue pill. Now, red is a representation in the occult as hell, and blue is heaven. So, as above, so below. So, it's funny that, the Wachowskis, and we know they're corrupt as all hell, right? We know what they are, what they represent, what Lana represent, right? Just a very sick, mental person, I believe, possessed to the hilt. So is her brother. Okay, we know that. Hey, that's just, that's my opinion. They could do whatever they want, whatever, right? I believe they sold their souls to do these movies and all these things. But it's no wonder as well that they would promote the red pill taking you to the truth and the blue pill not. So hell would take you. You see, this is also what these Luciferian occultists believe, that the devil is, the one that fought, and he's the liberator, which he ain't. And heaven is God, all that, which we need. So anyway, it's kind of like, what is bad is good and good is bad. And so that's why the red pill, and it's twisted, and even in that sense. And so that's what he's offering him, the red pill. Right. Right. And there you see an actor now playing a young Morpheus. Because again, they're like in an altered universe. In many of these movies now, we're starting to see the Marvel shows, the Marvel movies. They have alternate universe. The new Spider-Man Homecoming, alternate universe. This is another weird thing that they're thinking, right? You live in a multi-universe and all these things. No, we're here. This is our spiritual world. God may have other places, but right now this is us. We don't have to worry about nothing. And we're here for our spiritual thing. And here again, you either pick the blue pill, you stay asleep, which I believe blue is God. You get the God, you get awake. And then the red. But anyway, there, and notice here, and then the light behind it. And of course, he takes the red pill. And if you go chase, and here from the director, Lana Wachowski. Notice here how it's crooked, right? She's not straight, right? Even her words have to be crooked, okay? So there you go. And then they show the city. And here you see the rabbit. Now it's not white anymore, but you see the rabbit. Notice here, the rabbit's got the pentagram. Right? Again, if you want the truth, go. And now they have this lady here, which is, again, who knows, right? Who knows what she is, girl, boy. In the original movie of The Matrix, they wanted to make a character, a woman in The Matrix, and then a man, outside The Matrix and all these things. So I'm just, again, giving you some history and how, again, this is if you want to know the truth, Neo. So now he's reawakening again. He has to reawaken, reboot everything. You're going to have to follow me. And there you see the light, the 1,000 points of light, the light bear, Lucifer. And you know you've gone too far. So again, the rabbit hole through the looking glass, the mirror. Again, the mirror is a portal for the occultism, witches and warlock. Look at here. Whoa. This is kind of creepy. Okay, watch this. Ooh, this is creepy. This is scary, guys. So you go through. Now look at behind him. It looks like a reptilian. Wow. Like a serpent. Notice the tongue. Ooh, goodness gracious, guys. Wow, this is scary. There it is. You see it has like a little tongue, guys. We rebuke this. Wow, I'm getting goosebumps, guys. I'm getting goosebumps. Again here, going through the portal. Again, remember the mirror is used through the occult for demons, manifestations. You've always heard you say a certain name, Bloody Mary, in front of the thing, and all these things. And here you can see what is in control of the system, the serpent. Notice the tongue, like V. Remember V? V the movie. Let's go here. If you haven't seen that movie, that's one of my favorite TV movie shows of all time. And V the movie, V Visitors, or let's see, 80s. I better do that. Guys, they tell you the world is controlled by the fallen angels. Right here. Boom. And so in this movie here, not to detract or anything, but it was the aliens came, they promised good things, and they were the reptilians. The reptilians. The fallen angels. Again, showing you, they have to tell you. Right? So to me, it reminded me of the shadow. Like the shadow of it. Of that reptilian. So let's go back, guys. It's creepy stuff right here. You see how his horns? Multiple horns, and then the tongue. And it's like almost like a shade of green right here. Wow. When I seen that dude right there, look at that. Just walking away. And even here it has like a demonic face. Eyes, like a nose or whatever. Wow, that's creepy. But that's what happens when you dabble into witchcraft. When you dabble into that stuff, you're opening up portals. And this is what this is all about. Look at that. Look at this. That's creepy as heck. The eyes, the nose, the mouth. That's creepy, man. But, they're showing you the only thing that matters is you're still here. So here he has Trinity. He's getting back with her. He's remembering his so-called past life. Notice here, the bike, Trinity, all these things. Remember, she had the motorcycle. The light, again, light bear. This is all part of the occult. All there. Again, and notice here, she's got like matrix. Green. Serpent. Look at here. It even looks like a thing. But anyway, this is again reincarnation, guys. This is what they're promoting in this new movie. Reincarnation. Mocking Christ. Resurrections, right? They're gods. Here you see a young Morpheus again. You'll never give up. He throws a punch. He blocks it. And now he's starting again. It's like the same movie. And the movie, he's relearning again everything. So he gets thrown back in, he sleeps, and now he has to reawaken. And I think too, they're meaning too, a lot of people are awake, okay, television's corrupt, whatever, and now they're right back into the matrix, and now they're mind controlled through their phones. Now you got to reawaken again, guys. And then the censor, it's all there, guys. Notice the prison again, yells, he gets his power back. Pretty powerful, guys. I'm sorry if this is a long video. I'm just breaking things down, showing you, all there. So he gives him powers. He's finding back out. Of course, Christ Mass, more Christian thing. But again, we know Christ Mass isn't in the Bible, right? Whatever. But showing you more of the allegories and the similarities of the simulation. And then you see here again the little new robots and all that. In the new world, again, this is where all the people are. And they have new robots that would examine them. And I guess that may be a new Nebuchadnezzar or whatever. A new ship for the humans that are still out there. Here we see Trinity and Neo again. And this was like when they were in their first movie on top of a building. But notice here too, notice these lines here. There's like 2 buildings or whatever. This reminds me again of 9/11. Somewhat the 9/11s. Now, I seen the towers before they crashed, and they had these grids. Okay? So to me, I see this stuff here reminds me of 9/11. So they're waking up. Again, it's showing to a logic proportion. A lot of these new ageism, we're always together. You love someone, this reincarnation, you're going to love each other again. All this crap, When logic and proportions have fallen sloppily dead. So here now we see the people, this new girl jumps. She has the abilities to break some of the matrix rules and all these things, has power. And notice here, the alien, you see the eyes turn black. The sunglasses, so the agents are still there. The agents are the government system, the fraternity of police, all these things, right? Hey, it is what it is. Again, the red and blue, all these things, as above, so below, the black and white duality. And now it seems like he now is captured. Right? And like Morpheus was captured in a scene that was like this, right? And here, I never even seen this. This is weird here. Notice the pyramid and the person here. Wow, that's creepy. Like, again, that it was connected. Wow, it's pretty deep. So they're like, I don't know, at a theater or something like that. Now they're on a train. They throw a missile. So they're going through portals or something like that again. They did that in the last film. And here, I guess he had to fight the one person. Oh, there. And then what's that say over here? D something. I don't know what that says back there. DU something. And there you see the connection of the new system. Now they used to be implanted here. Now they're more implanted in their back. That's okay. And remember, guys, this is too showing you transhumanism, which is the merging of the computers, all this, Elon Musk, all these people want to do that, which ultimately will be the mark of the beast. Okay, all there. Guys, these are warnings. Let's continue on. So they're fighting, right? The SWAT, all these things. And now she has the ability. She has these super abilities like he had. And notice here again, the multiple personalities, MK Ultra programming, the different dimensions, right? All these things, the multi of them, right? Different multiverses, energy, all there. So pretty deep stuff there. Going back into the mirror. So they're probably showing how he got awoke. Whatever. There you go. A motorcycle. So they're going to have a lot of the original scenes and the new scenes. They're going to be combining it. And they're going to make more of these movies. No doubt about it. Here again are the agents. New Agent Smiths. She's doing the moves like Trinity. So they're probably going to find another Neo. Maybe. I don't know. And this was like part 2 when they broke through the window. You see, it's like warping and again how he's fighting the agents. And again, lots of similarities. They're in a hallway. Like part 2, he fought all the agents like that. Now he has even more power. He can stop bullets. Fighting against the system, I guess, there. And then here's reminiscence of the first one where they had a helicopter. They had escape, and now there's 2 helicopters now. And now he's warping the missiles. So now he can control what's happening around him. Again, this reminds me of the Twin Towers. It also reminds me of the Jumping Man from the Twin Towers as well. More symbolic. All on the 20th anniversary of 9/11. So when we go in here, 9/11 Jumping Man, you can look that up. Very sad. This is sad. You know, seeing this does not make me happy. It hurts. But again, here, notice here, the grid. Okay, let's go back to the movie. The grid, same. 9/11, same. And then this is the new tower possible. But here, this creepy, guys, connecting dots, guys, is all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. So, wow. Let's continue on. So they jump. All these years to be going back to where it all started. So they're showing you and all of these things. To be going back to where it started. Now, I don't know who this guy is. Is he the boss? Is he the Merovingian? You know, you see him in an office, all these things here. Back to the Matrix. Back to the Matrix. And then that's it. Yeah, this movie is going to be totally pushing reincarnation. Big time. Big time, big time, big time. Where you're always connected to the machine and you'll always be rebooted into the system and all of those things, which is just not, you know. And there it is, the Matrix. Oh, there, look, it looks like a person right here. The rabbit or something, who knows. Resurrection. And I'm sure, look right here. Oh, yeah, look, sixes. Notice here, 6, like a G, 6s, or whatever. This would be an upside. And then they have the cross here. Mocking the cross. Bringing it down in the system. All there. Wow. See it right there. Double cross. Wow, okay. So what they're telling you here, again, it's the Freemasons. The double cross. The double cross, whenever you see the two crosses, that is the Knights of Templar. That is the double cross of humanity. So this is the double cross. And then here you see the sign of Lucifer. Wow. Wow. You don't believe me? Let's go real quick. Wow, I'm getting goosebumps, guys. God, I love God. He's awesome. Here it is. Here, the double cross. Just so people can know. Double cross Freemason. Right here, double cross. That is the Freemasonry. And it's also the Baphomet. Double cross. The double cross. Double cross. This is, what's his name? Aleister Crowley. High degree and the occultism. Double cross right there. And then it is also a representation of Lucifer, Satan, when you link up those crosses. Let's go back. So here we see it. See the double cross. And then when we look at Lucifer, Baphomet, the Baphomet sign. Right here you see the double cross with the infinity sign. That's the symbol. The forbidden symbol. Satanism. So it's all there. They're showing you. And it wouldn't surprise me if they show the loop-de-loop somewhere in here. But yeah, and then here 33. Wow. Freemasonry. Those are the people who are controlling this construct, this matrix. And they're showing you 3-3. The eye of Horus. Wow. Wow, guys, you're seeing it here. You're seeing it here, man. Wow. More 3s. All right, here's that infinity sign, maybe. The 8 would be that. Oh, there, guys. No debate, no deny. Yeah, that would be representation, yeah. So there you guys go. No debate, no deny. And notice here, they're showing you now. They're showing you the matrix going down and as above, so below going back up with the same symbols. So it's the reincarnation. You know, you're going in, you're going out again. Wow. With these symbols everywhere. See, now they're going up. So it's the mixture. And then, of course, the duality numbers, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Which 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, infinity again. There you go. So that's my breakdown. Maybe I'll do more when I see the movie. I'm definitely going to see the movie, and I'll break it down. So it's going to be on theaters and HBO Max. Written by Lachowski and, I don't know, David Mitchell and these people here. All there. That's it. So there you go, guys. Very powerful. It was long, but man, they always say what they're about. Pretty powerful. I pray that you see the matrix, the reality of what we're in now. The system to control you 1,000,000,000%. We need the Lord. The future, the truth is coming. We're here, guys. The technology, right? This even looks like the thing in the Matrix when they put it in his stomach, the web, the spider. It's all there. We need Jesus. We truly do. I pray that you get to Christ, repent of our sins, and get to God. I pray that these videos are a blessing for you. Thank you for watching. May God bless you. May God bless your family. May God show you his infinite power, glory, and protection. I love all you guys. Thank you so much for watching another jaw-dropping video. Please subscribe. Share these videos. You're not going to see this movie broken down this way. It is what it is. Thanks again for watching. It's all there. It's always been there. We are in a made-up matrix. They show you who's controlling the score. And, yeah. So there you guys go. I pray that this video helps and that you see the reality for what it is. And you get to the Lord, right? Look at this, the exit, all these things. Yeah, all cryptic symbolisms. I can go on, everything. But I'll let it go. Thanks again. God bless. Rebuke this stuff. We are here in a system, but you can break out of those shackles, get to the Most High. Thank you again. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye. Jesus save.